Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. Happy holidays. I hope you have a wonderful week in this situation of COVID and everything. We are sick of it, I know, but we need to go further. In today's episode, we're going to go quickly through the price of the XRP, through the price of the link, actually ChainLink, and the Bitcoin to say few things. And also, we do have some interesting news to discuss about, and also maybe even trade to do, because on this channel I promised that we are going to do trading, and also we're going to do full analysis of that trade, why we entered the position, why we went out of the position, why we did this, why we did that, so we can, learn about trading together here with you. And now let's begin. So interesting fact is that we do have some top information on the Bitcoin over here, which pretty much could lead us to those 16,000 famous dollars of a retrace in the wave 4 of Elliott theory. But we will see how this will develop in the future, because as we know, unless you're a professional trader, expects some sort of a pullback in wave 4 before we break this top over here and surge towards maybe $30,000 and God knows where. But for now, let's see what I have to say over here. So it seems like that the Bitcoin formed some sort of a top over here. As you can see, this blue line, this trend line over here is giving us good resistance, while on the RSI over here we are in overbought zone. The thing that we need to mention is also the bearish divergence. As you can see, lower high, higher high over here, while over here we do have lower high and higher high over here on the chart, which pretty much indicates us with this resistance over here that something is cooking, at least for the short term, to the downside. We're going to see how Bitcoin is going to play out in the next few days, but for now we are in a big stagnation around $23,000. This is also good, ladies and gentlemen, because we are building some sort of a level of support. When we break these levels, we're going to come back and we have something to hold us back, from the falling to the downside. The other thing that we can bring actually over here is the volume. As you can see, the volume is dropping constantly, which means some sort of a breakout is imminent to the upside or to the downside. We're going to see, but for now we do have signals for correction. This is not bad. This is just Bitcoin giving us chance to buy more cheaply. Now, if you're asking me for trading this, I wouldn't trade this at all right now, because we are still in the situation where everything is not so familiar. We are in unknown area above $20,000. So this is the reason why I would pretty much wait to see what kind of a breakout will Bitcoin do, because if you trade breakouts, then you may actually see some results from your trade. Let's wait and see. Now, switching to the next one, we can go to the link, and we do have something interesting to discuss about, because yesterday on this candle everything started to collapse, ladies and gentlemen. Altcoins, XRP, Link, and other altcoins started to drop, not too much significant, but they started. It surprised me so much. To see a Link falling from this level of support, because we held this support so well. I loved what Link did over here. We had such a good tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look at this. We had a perfectly good tunnel to the upside. We even broke over here where we actually made this some sort of a triangle, as you can see, and at the end of this triangle, unfortunately, we broke to the downside. Anyway, nevertheless, we have some big wicks over here who are pointing us that the bears managed to penetrate very, very deeply to the downside, actually to the 8,000. I was watching this live, $8, as you can see. And yeah, but they didn't manage to hold those positions, which means that the bulls are still strong and defending some levels, and we could expect some sort of a retrace. Now, the next thing that I would expect from the Link is actually retest of this level of resistance right now. Actually, that was level of support yesterday. As you can see, this blue line, most probably Link is going to go in one of the circle, round retest it, and we're going to see if we're going to actually break it. And I think it's going to be impulsive, so we will break some more resistances to the upside, or we're going to decline and continue dropping, or consolidating around those levels. It's going to be interesting to watch, but right now it seems like that we are forming some sort of a formations for the bottoming. This also here could be argued for the hammer, which is reversal patterns from the previous drop over here. Let's watch and see how the link will play out these cards over here. It's very confusing to me because Bitcoin is actually in stagnation. We're not in drop, but we're in stagnation while altcoins are dropping. We're going to do most probably also trade on the link. We just need to sit and wait to see how this will play out, to have some signals, sure signals for good entry point, and then we're going to do analysis on the channel as I promised you. Now we can go to the next one. XRP USD is still down on 26 cents. We still have pretty heavily dropped from that descending triangle, and one thing I need to mention, as Alessio said, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. What this basically means, ladies and gentlemen, I can remove this and you can see just full drop to the downside from those news. You would be arguing with me that that's because of the news and nothing else, but if you return this descending triangle, you can see before these candles, as I mentioned on the TikTok, Instagram updates over here, without those news, these candles are actually covering the news. Without them, you still have the descending triangle. So these sort of breakouts were already predicted by this pattern. It was just not 100% sure that it's going to break to the downside, because those patterns are like 65 to 75% have a chance to break to the downside, or in ascending triangle situation to the upside, right? This is the thing that we need to mention. It's not always about the news, which is also good because this is the trading and this is normal thing when it happens. Now, if we switch to the logarithmic chart over here, we can zoom out to see the full picture over here, and we can see it's not way too bad over here. We still have a lot of level of supports to the downside over here. As you can see, we're holding actually these over here, and I think we may actually hold it and push to the upside again. And even if we fall those, we may actually see reversal on the 20 cents over here, especially if the Bitcoin starts surging to the upside and we see retail investors coming in. We may see recovery of the Ripple very fast. We're also going to do trade on the Ripple. I mentioned this yesterday, so stay to this channel, hit that like, subscribe button, and we're going to do full technical analysis why we did that trade and how it ended, actually what were the results at the end, right? So this is it for the technical part. We may actually go through some news. MoneyGram distance itself from Ripple says it doesn't utilize RippleNet. We can see over here that, as a reminder, MoneyGram does not utilize the ODL platform or RippleNet for direct transfers of consumer funds, digital or otherwise. Furthermore, MoneyGram is not part to the SEC action. The company added MoneyGram has continued to utilize its other traditional FX trading counterparties throughout the term of the agreement with Ripple, and it's not dependent on the Ripple platform to accomplish its FX trading needs. It seems like everybody are like distancing and actually saying that they're distancing themselves from the Ripple just in case, right? Because everybody are scared about the SEC. We discussed about USA. They're very strict when it comes to the investing of recognizing securities in the crypto space, and it seems like they are going to throw away many companies, many crypto blockchain companies from their country, which is not good for the budget also. But I do believe that they may actually find some solution when it comes to the regulation in USA, right? Now, switching to the next one, 500 million in Bitcoin leaves Coinbase as institutions buy more than miners sell. Big money is still scoping up the available Bitcoin supply despite short-term bearish signal data shows. Bitcoin saw fresh rejection at 24 and so on and so on. We're not going to do the technical analysis over here. There are a lot of texts to discuss about, but as we can see, as they set grayscale over here, 500 million plus in one day. This is insane. Total is in BTC, BSH, Ethereum, ETC, Zen, LTC, XLM, XRP, and ZEC over here. They're not just buying Bitcoin, but other assets also, and selling, of course. This is trading and investing, ladies and gentlemen. Switching to the next one, interesting fact about my neighbors on the Balkans. Blockchain tech in nation elections and experience from Romania, first ever European Union country to use a voting reporting tool that is based on blockchain technology for national elections. And one thing is sure over here, they do have 100% transparency and truth when it comes to the results of the elections, because we all know it's a blockchain. the novelty of using blockchain technology in Romanian elections. You have this big news. We're not going to read this, it's too long. You have it into the onto the Telegram, but it's good to bring it and to mentioning it that this technology is getting very good use case in the world. And last news for today, ladies and gentlemen, Russia's State Duma expects explosion of crypto issuance in 2021. Russian government appears to anticipate crypto issuance to explode in 21 following the adoption of its major crypto bill. So according to a December 21st report by state-run news agency Parlamentarskaya Gazeta, Aksakov said that many companies are expected to issue stablecoins soon. A lot of big businesses have asked us to pass the law more quickly, and I know that they are going to produce stablecoins. Wow, as you can see, there's on some sort of a way predicting some crypto mania in the future, because we discussed in the yesterday's video. Check out that video that the crypto altcoin seasons didn't start yet, and I mentioned a lot of reasons, and actually Link confirmed this also. Bad news and the bad outcome in the bull market is actually getting effect on the price over here, which is not good. That means that altcoins are still not ready for the bull market, unfortunately, while the Bitcoin has its own investors, institutional investors, and we also confirmed this, that it is just institutional investors and not traditional dumb money, because Google Trends are pointing those stuff to us on the Google trend, right? So I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this sort of a content. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about it? What do you think about the price of these altcoins? Why we are plunging so bad over here in all these coins? And let me know what do you think about the Bitcoin for the next target prices. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. Happy holidays, hit that like and subscribe button, and until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.